Hi, hello, 안녕, Ray입니다. 반갑습니다. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome. My name's Ray, and if you don't know who I am, that is okay because you can find out more about me here on all social media platforms. My skin type is oily, sensitive, reactive, dehydrated, and sometimes, depending on the season, it can also be combination. I started using LAGOM's products in 2021, and 3 years later, LAGOM is our cozy sponsor. This honestly feels like a full circle moment for me. Everybody, say thank you, LAGOM. Thank you, LAGOM. Thank you, LAGOM. Thank you, LAGOM. LAGOM is a minimalist skincare brand from packaging to formulations. Their name comes from the Swedish word lagom, which is linked to the complex idea of moderation and harmony. And then the brand later translated this idea of lagom to their slogan, which is not too little, not too much. The founder of lagom understands the struggles of our modern society, where basic breathing is almost like a privilege. So to combat these stressful environments that we live in, lagom's products are actually meant to help us de-stress. And honestly, I think that's why I love working with lagom, because they have a philosophy that really aligns with my own. And of course our channel, because we are all about cozy, we are all about de-stressing and unwinding. So thank you again, lagom, for partnering with us on this video. On this channel, I review skincare products so that you can shop with confidence. Everything I say in this video comes from my own experiences. If you have any serious skin concerns, please consult your trusted dermatologist or esthetician. And with that being said, lagom, let's go. Let's go, 우리 가자. This packaging is so cute, it's so tiny. When I first tried this white Kaolin mud mask, I was very surprised by the texture. My sister actually described the texture as cream cheese, which I think is very fitting as a description. It has a very dense, creamy texture, but compared to the other mud masks in the market, I would say this one is on the softer side. This is very spreadable, going back to the cream cheese reference. The Kaolin and the bentonite are what gives this product its thick texture. But this product is also packed with nourishing ingredients that I love: niacinamide, salicylic acid, prebiotics, centella, lactic acid, and heart leaf. The goal, like most mud masks, is to really take care of our pores. And this Kaolin mud mask actually has exfoliating acids incorporated in the formula to, of course, gently exfoliate our skin. The only caution I do want to point out is the fragrance. The scent is a bit floral and earthy. If you are okay with added fragrance, then I'm sure you'll be fine. After washing your face, apply the product gently on your dry skin, avoiding the areas around your eyes and mouth. Leave it on for 10 to 15 minutes, then gently massage and rinse off with lukewarm water. Overall, this mud mask is getting an A- from me. A if there is no fragrance. Personally, for me, this is one of the more gentle clay masks I've ever tried. I have contact dermatitis, so clay masks generally would irritate my skin as it dries down. But this one is so creamy that I did not notice too much of that taut pulling sensation. In terms of pore control, I did notice a slight reduction of blackheads and sebum. After 3 years of using this mist toner, I am still a fan. If you are into mist toners, you might want to check this one out. First thing I noticed about this mist toner is that the mister gives me a very even spray. This is something that is non-negotiable for me in terms of mist toners. I feel like mist toners need to have a very fine, even spray, otherwise the experience is just not right. And this is probably the best mist applicator I've ever come across. Ingredients wise, it has the usual hydrators that we normally find in really good toners: panthenol, sugarcane extract, and glycerin. Unfortunately, this mist toner does have a bunch of essential oils. I personally don't mind too much of the essential oils, but I know a lot of you prefer not to have the essential oils. So you might want to check the ingredients list over here on the screen to see if there's any essential oils that you might be allergic to. In terms of hydration, I love using this mist toner as my first step right out of the shower. It is so convenient to use because it applies evenly, easily, and very quickly on my skin. I can see this being a very good option for combination skin types. My oily skin certainly loved absorbing this toner. Overall, for this toner, as I kept using it over the last 3 years, it has really changed my mind from when I first used it. Back then, I think I gave this like a B+ or maybe like an A- or something like that, but right now, I would give this an A. I really like it. I still really like it. If you watch my old vlogs, if you watch my first lagom review back then, you will know exactly how much I love this. In general, I had a great experience using this toner. It is so convenient. I love using this right out of the shower. And of course, the only thing I would ever change about this formula is to just remove the essential oils. We don't need it, okay? Once the essential oils are removed, I feel like this will be an A+ toner. Like, I can carry this everywhere with me, especially during the summertime. You know, when you just need that real quick hydration. Oh my gosh, this one, I love this so much. Now, if you, for whatever reason, decide that mist toners are not for you, then you might want to check out this Cellus Revive Essence Toner. This, of course, leans more toward the traditional types of toners. It is very watery with a hazy, foggy appearance. It sinks into the skin so quickly and you barely feel it on your skin once it sets. Good news, no added fragrance, but bad news, it has just as much essential oils as the mist toner does. However, LAGOM does publicly announce that this toner is hypoallergenic, but even if they do say that, I will still check the ingredients list again on the screen here, just to make sure that there are no essential oils that you are allergic to. I love applying this toner directly on my skin or by using a cotton pad. This toner is so gentle on my skin, but more importantly, this toner is twice as hydrating as the mist toner. I personally think this toner is good for both dry and oily skin types. I love that this toner has adenosine and peptide to give my skin that first step in restoring the skin barrier. It also has multi-weighted hyaluronic acids for deep hydration, which goes really well with the peptides to help smoothen the skin from wrinkles and texture. Overall, I am very pleased with this toner. I would say I like this toner a lot more for hydration, but the mist toner is a lot more convenient. This is getting an A from me. If LAGOM is able to reduce the essential oils in this product while keeping it very hydrating, then this would easily be an A+. I love this toner so much. I feel like I've been cheating on the mist toner with this one, but honestly, I think it's just because this one is so hydrating. I still carry the mist toner with me because I just like having this as like a light hydration boost throughout the day. Just like the mist toner, I have been using this mild moisture cream for 3 years now, and I am so happy to report that nothing has really changed with this product over the last 3 years. It's still just as good as I remembered it. In other words, I still love this moisturizer. This has always been my favorite LAGOM product, but I think today we have another contender that might knock this off the throne. Shea butter is actually one of my favorite occlusive ingredients that helps lock in moisture, granted, if and only if it is formulated correctly. And LAGOM had done everything right about formulation and ingredients when it comes to this moisturizer. On top of that, this moisturizer comes in a pump bottle, hygienic and effective. There really is nothing to complain about this moisturizer. I love this moisturizer so much that I am willing to forgive LAGOM for the essential oils and witch hazel in this product. And I think LAGOM is very smart in combining Centella asiatica with beta-glucan to balance the witch hazel. Years later, this is still a grade A moisturizer for me. The texture is so beautiful. It's definitely more on the creamier side of moisturizers, but it spreads so easily. You do not have to worry about that heavy feeling on your skin. I think that this is a great moisturizer for combination skin types, and I've said this before, but I will repurchase this moisturizer over and over and over again. I was very confused when I first tried this sensitive Cica cream. I was honestly expecting like a gel or like a light cream texture, but to my surprise, this cream is almost like a balm. It is on the thicker side, I would say like maybe twice as thick as the mild moisture cream. And oddly enough, I actually love it. If you are looking for an occlusive cream that really seals everything in, I would urge you to check this one out. What I love most about this moisturizer compared to my favorite mild moisture cream is that this one does not have any essential oils. I mean, need I say more? This is a no fuss moisturizer. You can literally pair any of your actives with this moisturizer and you will be fine. Because this is such a flexible moisturizer to use with the rest of your skincare routine, this one is almost like a no-brainer for me. It is like, I don't have to think too much if I want to repurchase this. I definitely will. I love this moisturizer for my acne prone and oily skin. Because it spreads so easily on your skin, it is very breathable as a finish. Overall, I have no notes. This is a solid moisturizer that I can see many people loving. Again, no strings attached, no fuss, nothing. Very compatible with almost every single product on your shelf. A+, this one is A+, okay? A+, okay? A+. Again, there really is nothing I can complain about this moisturizer except maybe like give us 80 milliliters or 100 milliliters of a tube as opposed to 60. And yes, this is the moisturizer this year that dethroned my favorite mild moisture cream. I'm so sorry, but this one is just... If you are a dry skin girly or a fella, then you might want to check out this Deep Moisture Cream. This moisturizer contains LAGOM's patented Aqualicia ingredients that provides deep hydration and moisture into the skin. Personally, I am a bit torn when it comes to this moisturizer. This one easily has the best texture out of the 3 moisturizers we have today. It is so rich and dense and nourishing, but I think LAGOM really needs to tone it down with the essential oils. It's too much. I love having the peptides and cellulose to really restore the skin barrier. And this jar of moisturizer comes with a spatula for an elevated experience. However, the spatula is unmounted, so be careful about losing it. Overall, as an oily skin type, I am very lukewarm with this moisturizer, so for me, it's getting an A-. But I think if I were to be a dry and dehydrated skin type, this would be an A. Again, it's not made for my skin type and that's fine. I did notice a significant plumpness to my skin after using this moisturizer for a week. And this is a safe moisturizer to have on your cabinet, especially for those dry and cold winter nights. And that is all for this video. LAGOM is one of the few Korean skincare brands that really gave me a premium experience through their products. But more importantly, I think their brand philosophy aligns so well with my skincare philosophy. And I think that's why I constantly find myself going back to their products, especially their mild moisture cream. But I think now I'm gonna move on to the sensitive Cica cream because that one is my new favorite moisturizer from them. But I also do love their new essence toner, which is a really pleasant find. Once again, thank you LAGOM for being our cozy sponsor for this video. 감사합니다. 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 And special shout out to Rashida for being my correspondent with LAGOM. As usual, I will leave all these products links in the down bar below for you guys to check out in case you guys are interested. Please help this channel grow by subscribing and sharing this video with your friends and family. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, be safe, stay hydrated, and most importantly, be gentle with yourself. I mean it. 안녕. Come back for more. 주세요. 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 주세요.